5 steps to President Trump's big picture. Let's take a look into the future. Today is April 7th, 2025. I am Joe Cantu. Looking at the big picture, we are in the midst of step 1, where tariffs are being imposed. It has been dictating uncertainty, causing a falling stock market, but the hidden economic ramifications are that it's leading to U.S. Treasury prices moving up. Why is this important? It is a method of President Trump's madness, resulting in interest yields moving down. That's right. As Treasury prices rise, interest yields drop. Another major benefit, which is happening directly under our eyes, is that the strength of the U.S. dollar is falling. And that's a huge advantage for us later down the road. The crazy last benefit of these tariffs is fear of recession. Now, why in the world would this be a benefit? Well, because we need the Fed to think that credit is tight and it signals slower growth, so the Fed can lower interest rates. And then bingo, voila, the real estate mogul, President Trump, got his wish. Lower interest rates. Maybe this is a crazy way to make it happen, but this is exactly the direction in which we are headed. So in step 4, a jolt to the economy and stock market could occur with lower interest rates. Now, with a weak dollar, the other hidden benefit plays out. The United States will have the cheapest goods in the world. Exports will soar. In step 5, with tariff negotiation, 2 things happen in the long run: lower prices on products and more U.S. manufacturing jobs. Now, what is the key month? The key month is the month of May. Why? Because the tax plan could be approved, and that is the Fed meeting. And if the Fed lowers interest rates, they may also start beginning to buy treasuries, which drives rates lower. The stock market may advance as well. If the stock market advances, it could happen because of lower borrowing costs, and there will be a greater demand for U.S. products. Drilling creates lower fuel prices, and that leads to lower inflation. In the long run, it will lead to a balanced budget, an economic surplus with more people working and less government payroll. So, in conclusion, I am expecting a bounce from these low stock market bottoms in the upcoming days as tariff negotiations display certainty for the stock market. Within the month of May, I expect the market to rally a bit more because of 2 major events: the Fed possibly lowering interest rates and the tax plan cutting corporate taxes so we may be competitive with China. Finally, I expect in the month of July for it to bring the stock market home to return to the values that we saw in mid-February before the correction. So I have some disclosures. Any representation of stocks are for educational and entertainment purposes only and do not constitute a recommendation. Investing has risk of loss. You may lose money investing in the stock market. And consult with your own advisors for any financial decisions. Joe Cantu, Ronald Liston, Joshua Carvalho, and Cantu Tactical Wealth Management are fiduciaries and registered investment advisors in the states of California, Florida, Georgia, and Texas, providing pure independent advice and money management.